What's good, y'all? This is Weez and Keek Speaks, Krkpodcast. I'm Weez.
I'm Keek. We've given y'all a new little view. We on the Zoomies.
Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors today and his situation in comparison to, let's say, someone like Dana White, someone who was also in trouble for domestic violence,
He
but
didn't get in trouble. He didn't get in trouble.
well, yeah, who was I guess you could
That's
say
too far.
outed for domestic violence, and I just find it really crazy that Dana White's situation, their situations are not the same. For some context, Dana White's was
Not even a little bit.
it occurred New Year's Eve at a party, public situation with his wife and family and people
He
there,
got into a physical fist fight with his wife.
and
It was a one-on-one.
he hit his wife on camera. It was on camera.
His
He hit
wife
her.
slapped the shit out of him too. I ain't gonna lie. His wife slapped
She
the shit
did,
out of him.
but that's what I'm saying. We're not, we're just telling you what happened. This is a domestic dispute. It was mutual combat,
Very domestic. Extremely domestic.
and and yeah. So the backlash from him hitting his wife on camera in a public venue was nothing in comparison to the backlash that Jonathan Majors has
Uh,
suffered for allegations that were retracted later by his woman. Of an argument that they said that they had a physical altercation. Um, I mean, from that happening, can you name something that negatively happened to Dana White since from that fallout?
uh, the only thing that negatively happened to Dana White was that the video was out. Other than that, nothing happened to Dana White.
Facts. I would agree. The only thing that you can say that
The
happened to
only thing that's negative, that's the only thing that's negative. What
was that
happened?
you
His
can look it up and
girlfriend.
see what happened. And it's crazy that you can't look up and see what happened with Jonathan Majors. But if you did search up Jonathan Majors, you would find out that he's been dropped from so many endorsements and sponsorships, such as the U.S. Army. He had an ad campaign with the U.S. Army that featured him in it, multi-million dollar ad. He lost that. Um, his PR company has dropped him. His management company has dropped him. He's been dropped from two movies that he had for future roles. Um, I mean, all this over allegations that were retracted,
Retracted.
and I just it's crazy. The female that's involved in this situation, her name information has not been revealed.
Of
Um,
course not.
yeah, it's been kept.
It needs to because she needs that same backlash that Jonathan Major was receiving for something he didn't even do.
Most definitely, I understand if
I'm
you
a
are
lot of them,
someone,
but
if the situation happened and you were a victim, okay, yes, your name shouldn't be revealed, or you there should be some um there should be some privacy to that. But if you are someone who made these claims and then you're now retracting them,
right,
yes, we need to know who you are.
yeah,
We need to
immediately. I feel
know.
like that's just like, well, I can't say for the Deshaun Watson accusers because this nigga settled, so it may look like he did it. But for everybody else accusing Deshaun Watson of rape and it wasn't happening, I feel like you needed to that same energy that this nigga would have gotten if he actually did it,
Yeah,
because that is like I
that
feel
is
like if you yeah no if you do that kind of shit, you definitely need the same energy that that person's getting. Like, and for saying that that person did it because now you're just crying wolf, and you could have fucked this person's life up over
no,
some over probably an argument
most definitely
or some bullshit. So
their brand, their finances, their
nigga, fuck the brand or everything,
no.
their whole life.
That's what I'm saying. But when you're a famous person, your brand,
Yeah,
you are your brand.
yeah, you are your brand.
you represent your brand, your face. You're the face of your brand.
And once you're branded as a black man who beat women, you fuck. So
Yeah. I mean, some more information on that. So what he was actually arrested. Um,
yeah, they could have tossed and got him.
yeah, yeah. They came, and what
And
happens
that's
in
what happens every time. They got to arrest somebody
yeah
when they
in New
call
York,
for this
they
thing. They
say
got
when
to somebody got to get arrested.
in certain situations, when the police are called, for certain offenses or whatever, there has to be an arrest, especially if there's evidence that points to physicality or wrongdoing or whatever. And so they're saying that when they got there, she was complaining of pain, and she had a laceration from behind her ear from being struck. That's what was said
But
at the time. But
struck
what
by what?
struck by him, by his hand.
Oh
But
my
what
god.
I find interesting later, and Jonathan Major ended up showing screenshots of text messages that the female sent to him later
Mm-hmm.
that evening when he was in jail. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the complaint says that he struck her about the face with an open hand, causing substantial pain and lacerations behind the ear.
Basically, he slapped the shit out of her.
That's
So many
what,
words.
yes, that's what she's saying. But
Yeah, that's not funny. I don't condone women being
no,
women.
no, for
That's
sure,
in so many words. That's what he said. That's what it meant. He slapped the
for
shit out
sure,
of
we
her.
don't condone any of that. But
No, I
the
don't
reason
condone
why
women.
I
I don't
can't,
condone women hitting men either. I don't condone none
no,
of that. I don't
any
condone
any
domestic
type of
violence in
relationship
general.
abuse. But the reason
Any type of
why
that.
I have cause to pause is because later on in the text messages that he showed with the screenshots, there is a screenshot from her, allegedly her, saying that they assured me that you won't get charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. And then she goes on to say, I'm so sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. She
I'm so sorry you're in this position, even though I'm the one who
Yeah,
put you.
that's what she purportedly wrote, and then continue. And she said, "I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone." So it sounds like she was trying to grab his phone. She was successful in grabbing it.
You
He
don't want to see what's in my phone. That's what that nigga was telling her. That's what he
and
was
he
telling her.
and it
I
sounds
feel
like
like he was successful at it.
yeah, she was successful in grabbing his phone. He struck her for it. It
Take
sounds
my
like
motherfucking phone, bitch. That's probably what happened. Yeah.
yeah, and she says in another message sent hours later, she wrote, "I reiterated how this was not an attack and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed. I read the paper they
You
gave me
called the
about
cops.
well, she said I read the paper that they gave me about strangulation and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately."
Then why did you call the cops?
That's so
Why would you? First of all, you know what was gonna happen, man. You finna call the cops on this black man.
that
You know exactly what was
listen,
gonna happen. What the fuck did you think was
you
gonna happen?
of course. And
And even if you were a black woman, you call the cops on this black man. What do you think's gonna happen?
what I think, in my opinion, after reading all this and hearing, all these sides and stuff, I feel that there was an altercation. The
Yeah, it
severity
was
of
a
it,
domestic dispute.
oh,
It
for
was a
sure,
domestic
for sure.
dispute.
The severity
And
of it
what
is
happened
up for
was,
debate. We don't know how
like,
severe it was. They're talking about being grabbed around the neck and slapped in the ear or the head.
he probably slapped the shit out of her.
Yeah, and so and that's what I'm saying is like I think that she called the police. They came, she gave her statement of what happened, but I think that she immediately realized the fallout and the blowback from
She didn't realize that after
what
calling
can
the police
happen.
on a nigga,
No, for
that
sure,
he
for
was
sure.
gonna go to
No,
jail.
no, I get it, and
Like,
I get it because if the police are called on me, this whole situation's over with. Like there is no
oh,
future in this
immediately.
situation.
I don't
I
give a fuck what you talking about. You can
I
text
get
me all that
that,
bullshit all you want. Text all that la la la, all that jazz. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit no more.
but I feel
Like,
that
fuck.
I feel that there was some physicality, but she ended up retracting her statements later because she realized that it's going further than what she I don't know what she
And
thought
you
was
know
going
what he
to.
should have did? And if I was him, if I'm an actor, if I'm making millions of dollars, nigga, and my brand's on the line, I'm calling the fucking cops. Why the fuck you ain't called the cops, nigga? She's grabbing you.
Most
Like,
definitely.
nigga, I'm calling the cops. What the fuck?
Yeah,
If I'm worth millions of dollars, ain't gonna be nothing nobody can tell me about calling the cops. I'm sorry. Nigga, I'm
and
worth a
it's
million.
sad to
I'm not no
say.
regular ass schmo like that
No, for
could
sure.
literally bump
It's
into you.
sad to
Nigga, I'm worth
say
$1 million. Like
that
I'm
you
calling
have
the
to be
cops.
aware of your brand at all times.
Yeah,
Even in the security of your own home, even when you're
yeah.
with your partner or whatever. It's sad that your life can be upended by even the smallest accusation.
Regular, like some regular ass shit. Like for instance, if me and you got into an argument with somebody and we slapped the shit out of somebody on the street, the most that would happen is we just slap the shit out of somebody on the street. If this nigga wouldn't slap the shit out of somebody, he getting sued.
Yeah.
And there's people out there in the world that is literally looking to poke your ass, so you can do that
Yes.
shit.
Yes, they'll be.
And he found one of the motherfuckers that trapped his goofy ass because he out there like a goofball.
That's why I just
Fighting over his motherfucking phone. Nigga, you are worth millions of dollars. You ain't gonna fight no bitch over my phone.
and what's interesting is that Jonathan Majors has had, he was just starting to break through and have these roles available. Like, he was in Creed
Right.
3. He's Kang from the Marvel universe.
He was also in that movie on Netflix, the Black Cowboy movie. That movie
That
went
was a
crazy.
good movie. I know what you're talking
He
about.
was in Creed 3. That movie went crazy.
Yeah, and
He
that's
was
what I'm saying.
in Ant-Man. He was in Ant-Man.
Yep,
He was on. He had his own. He was on Disney. That nigga getting money, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That could have all stopped.
He's already filmed season 2 of Loki. Like, it's already filmed.
Yeah, they're not about to take Jonathan Major. If they didn't take the nigga from Flash off for raping somebody, they're not going to take this nigga off, bro.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting a soft ban. Yeah, he's keeping some of these roles.
No, he's getting a soft ban because they look stupid now because they was going to cancel his ass because it looked bad because the bitch had a laceration behind her ear even though they were scuffling together.
Yeah, and I just feel like, she recanted the statements, but due to the physical, he's lost a lot of money, though.
Do you think that's dumb as shit? I think that's a dumb idea, too. Like, again, I don't condone domestic violence. But if you and your spouse, okay, y'all decide y'all want to go one on fucking one. If you call the cops, I feel like nobody should go, or both of y'all need to go because y'all both was fighting.
Yeah,
why is it always one person? Why is male or female? That's stupid as shit to me. Why does one person have to go?
It's
Both
like
of y'all niggas fighting.
It's like that because gender roles are a thing until the person judging the gender role isn't benefiting from it. That's what it is. Gender roles.
That shit needs to be, nigga. If you call the cops because you tell me, if I'm a cop and you tell me y'all both was fighting, I'm taking both of y'all, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
both of y'all need to go to jail because y'all both stupid.
No, then they take it. Gender comes into play with situations like this.
But you can't do that no more now. It's 2023, man. That gender shit out the window. Nigga, you can be a fucking dandelion, bro. That gender shit out the window, nigga.
Just think if the cop came and Jonathan Major said, "I identify as a woman."
I said, "Okay, turn around, ma'am."
Yeah, facts. He's still
said, turn your big ass around, ma'am. Nigga, slap these cuffs on your goof ass real quick.
The cop would be like, "What's your pronoun?" Okay, turn around, they turn your ass around.
Okay, turn your ass around so we can slap these cuffs on you.
Yeah,
Bucko. And Bucko is universal, Bucko.
Facts, it is. I really wish that they would release her name, image, just so we can judge.
Okay, so a wild guess. What do you think she is?
I think this woman is from the Caucasus Mountains.
I think she is Asian. He looks like he likes it. He looks like he like Asian women.
He does look like an anime fast hill runner.
First of all,
but he look like he run up hills with his arms behind him.
I watch anime. I don't do none of that.
Keelan, listen. If you got enough friends at the park, you would probably do the same thing.
I promise you, I wouldn't.
I promise you, if you got enough Pokemon goers, your ass will run up the hill too with your arms behind you.
Nah. What I would do though is record motherfuckers doing it, and then niggas would know I was doing it. I'd be the niggas recording like, yeah, these niggas look crazy as hell. I'm gonna catch that Pikachu though when I walk over there. I ain't gonna lie, but these niggas look crazy as hell.
But
that's crazy though, man. That's just it's wild
and his PR team. I want to know who his PR team was because they weak as hell for them to feel like this couldn't be spun or they couldn't fight this.
Or it could just be for publicity. And then just to get his name out there so that he could just be more known. Like, cause
no. A lot of
people, it just seems so crazy. Like, if he really slapped the shit out you like you saying he did, this nigga would be in jail. This nigga really slapped the blood out you.
He did go to jail. He got arrested.
Yeah, but then he got out.
Yes.
And he ain't going back.
No, of course. But
he would have slapped the shit out of her like she said he would not.
He did. I think that he did. I think he slapped her ass. But like I said, I think that she realized that the blowback that she would get from this and that would happen to him, she didn't ultimately want. You know, in the moment, yeah, he probably slapped the shit out of her, and after she gets slapped, she's not thinking
Well,
about any of that at the moment. But I think that
well,
it,
what did you think? What did you think was going to happen when you called the
of
cops?
course, no, that's my question too. Like, if you call the cops on a situation and you say that it's a domestic dispute, they're going to come and it's going to be a serious situation.
Immediately, you called the cops.
Period.
It's now a serious situation. It's now.
Don't you know?
Now
Fact. That's that's the call that police get shot or hurt on the most are domestic disputes.
yeah,
So they're gonna come in there, you know.
that's why they got
Ready.
them tell like one of y'all niggas got to go.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, and if okay, big black man. I don't know what her ethnicity is. I'll say
Asian,
petite white woman.
petite white woman.
I would like to bet money it's probably a petite white woman. Um, she has um says she has pain in her neck and lacerations behind her ears from a physical altercation with that man. Yeah, they took him in. They probably didn't even know who the fuck he was until after it was all.
Oh, you the nigga? You the nigga from Creed?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, we really got to book him. He been training for this.
no, it's it's just like I don't know, man, and it's sad to say because he most definitely shouldn't have put his hands on her if that's the situation, whether she took the phone or not.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to slap her to get the phone back.
No.
You know, um, but who knows what actually
Like,
happened in the heat of the
she
moment.
should just let her have it at that point,
No,
or he
no,
should.
that's not the option either. You don't just fucking take my shit and think you get to have it because you're a female. You don't think I'm gonna hit
I'm
you.
worth millions of dollars. You can find whatever the fuck you want on my phone,
He might have
nigga. I'm worth millions
information.
of
No,
dollars.
he might be. It's not about that. It's not even about like cheating or her finding him with
Then
talking
why
to
is she
a
grabbing
girl.
his phone in the first place?
I don't know, but I'm just saying like that's his phone. Period. It doesn't matter.
But if I'm worth millions of dollars and you grab my phone, it's now yours. I'm not worried about it because I'm just gonna go buy another
And
one.
I think it's like an unspoken rule.
So
It's like an
fuck that.
unspoken rule. If you're a celebrity, your phone shouldn't be accessible to everybody. There's
No, it
people
shouldn't.
there's people's information and numbers in there that people shouldn't have. This chick that you're smashing right now shouldn't have access to the people's names and numbers that you have in your phone.
Well, clearly she does. She has enough access to snatch the phone out this nigga hand and then him have to slap the shit out of her to give it back.
That's what
So,
I'm saying. He was like, hold on. Hey, bitch, Beyonce's numbers. Just hold on, watch
hey, you
out.
know what, nigga? I'm finna show that. I'm finna show that picture of you on soft, nigga. She's like, hold on, bitch. Hold on, that bitch. Hold on. Hold on.
He said, not the soft selfie. He said,
I'm gonna upload this fucking picture to all your socials and you soft. Like, hold on, bitch. He's old,
I
bitch.
got a whole album of you on
That's all.
soft,
But
nigga.
look, that
Chill.
him.
Yeah, that's no, that's wrong. But I mean, come on, man. Slap punching, slapping.
Oh God. Yeah, it ain't worth it, man. That's what I said. I'm not gonna argue with you over my
But
shit.
let's
I'm
okay.
worth millions of
Let,
dollars.
let's
You
play
got it. Whatever
situational
you
though.
posted, it's a lie. I'm worth millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, do whatever the fuck
Listen.
you
Let's
want.
play situational.
Okay.
How do you feel if the woman's black?
I'm gonna feel the exact same way if she's white. What the fuck you called the cops for? If y'all was in a dispute and you probably not say that she initiated it, but somebody had to initiate it, and I don't care who put hands on who first, y'all both was fighting, bro.
Yeah, who hit who first does matter. That's a fact. That does matter. But what I'm gonna
I
I
mean,
was
it might actually make it worse. It might, in my opinion,
no,
makes it worse
I was getting that. Yeah,
because you assume that in those situations that white women they gonna call the cops. That's what they've been taught. White women they've been taught that.
listen,
So,
no, that's not where I'm going.
oh
I'm judging him more so than the woman. If it's a
well, you can't judge him. How
what
can
are
you
you
judge him?
what are you talking about? So he's gonna get he's gonna get added to the list of black men who fell in the vanilla in the vanilla trap the classic way, and you're gonna say that you can't blame him? That's not even his wife.
Hey, niggas do it every day though. So
She came in, fucked up your whole program, and she stayed anonymous while doing it. He knows who she is, but the world don't.
probably a Kardashian.
No, I'm just this woman came in, fucked up his whole program, and stayed anonymous, and fucked it up, and then said, "No, I take it back. Don't. None of this happened. I
That's
didn't."
how you know.
Oh, yo,
That's how you know she white.
that's what
That's how I figured she probably white.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's privilege, and that's bullshit, and that's a
But you said what would happen if she was black? And I said it'd probably be worse because you're not expecting them to do that.
yeah. It would
Because I feel like a black woman would know what will be coming when you call saying, "Hey, this." Well, unless they really need you to call them. But if y'all in a situation where it sounds like they were tussling over the phone, and again, he shouldn't have slapped the shit out you, but you got the phone away from me, he slapped the shit out you. Like sound like y'all was tussling already.
wow.
So
And what's crazy is I'm looking on TMZ right now, and TMZ broke a story from Jonathan Major's legal team. They submitted security footage, which they say shows the accusant, his ex girlfriend, went to a nightclub after the alleged attack and didn't seem to be injured at all. As
she
you
was
know,
like, huh.
she alleges that Majors broke her finger and left a laceration behind her ear.
Hey, you don't need all your fingers to dance.
Listen, now it is
He
it,
did look.
it is
He did that bitch like.
look, no, fuck the finger. It is funny that she happens to be at the club later that night. Not saying that you should be a nervous wreck at home.
First of all, if
Right.
somebody slapped the shit out of me, I'm not going to the club to celebrate getting the shit slapped out of me. I'm sorry, because that's what
No,
it
no.
sounds like.
Unless I knew that I was about to get paid for saying that I got the shit slapped out of me.
Well, yeah, she's celebrating getting the shit slapped out of her.
No, she's celebrating that she's getting paid for getting the shits for saying. I'm gonna keep saying that she's saying because she said that she got the shit slapped out of her.
Hey, all
I
I
mean,
know is that's
come on,
fucked
man.
up, man.
It sounds
That's
like the
fucked up.
right thing to do.
It sounds like next time he just needs to change his last name. He needs to change his name to White, Jonathan White. None of that'll happen because your last name did. If your last name White is Gucci, apparently it's gotta be
Oh,
White.
they're gonna pull out
But
that family guy skin card. They're gonna say, hell no, nigga, what you thought
oh,
this
hold on,
was?
hold on, Bucko.
What the hell you thought this was?
That's crazy, man.
It just boggles my mind that it's something that'll happen till the end of time. Not that a black man can't be with a white woman. Let me see that. Let me see.
Hey, be whatever you want to be with, man.
Keelan, she's white. Not that she's white.
Hold on, that's like Justin Bieber.
It does.
Wait, which one is the blonde lady?
Yes.
Please tell. Okay, this nigga deserved to be arrested for that shit. What the fuck?
Listen. Listen.
Okay, stop. Hold on, stop. No. Hold on. Jonathan Majors, arrest this nigga right now. First of all, there are so many. There is so many other white girls that you could have chose, and you chose this bitch that look like Ellen DeGeneres.
I told you he's an anime uphill runner. That he look like one of them. Anyway,
Bro, this bitch
but
look
listen.
like she would complain. This bitch look like she would complain about. Come on, bro.
But listen.
That looks like a typical Karen.
It's crazy. Exactly. It's crazy that this is something that has happened and will continue to happen till the end of time because niggas get money. He probably didn't even mess with females like
That
that
has
before.
to be her lawyer. That ain't her. That ain't really her. That's got to be her
No,
lawyer.
that was yeah. That's the footage that his legal team submitted. That was a still picture of her. Yeah, but what
That
I'm
bitch must be fucking good
what I'm
dick.
saying
Because,
is that's something that'll continue happening to the end of time. Niggas messing with females who they probably deep down know have no good intentions for them, but they want to see, they want to find out, and he fucked around and he's finding out. And this is of all colors, ethnicities.
and see what Jonathan Major should have been doing was tooting and booting that shit. If he was really gonna do that, this nigga ain't no fucking. First of all, I'm not letting Ellen DeGeneres even. Come
I'm
on, bro.
hella weak.
Come on, bro. Come on, Jonathan. You know what? He deserves all that now. I was feeling bad for Bucko up until about 35 seconds ago. This nigga is wild.
I just
All the bitches that's been throwing their pussy at you, and you landed on that. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You deserved everything. You deserve
hindsight
everything.
is 2020. I
Oh,
know if he can look back now, he would say that
he
whatever.
would do that shit a fucking again.
No,
What
no,
the fuck?
no. I feel like whatever situation he had with her, whatever fun they had, I feel like it. He knows that it's not worth
That
the.
looks like his old yoga instructor that he just happened to start fucking.
It's not worth losing the U.S. Army endorsement multi-million deal. Not
No.
worth being dropped by a PR company. Not
Not
worth
over somebody who look like they
being
get their
dropped
hair
by
cut
your
at
management
57.
company.
No, it's
It's
not.
not worth that
No.
for anybody, especially
No.
when their intent was ill. Obviously, because you have that situation. She puts you in jail. You get out. She knows you'll be out, and she goes to the club.
And she at the club looking like Justin Bieber. That's crazy.
Hey,
You fucking her, bro. That's crazy, bro.
hey, man. I just want to see.
Absolutely.
I just want to see. I don't want to see that happen to anybody else, but if it's happening, it should happen both ways. Especially if there's a video of you slapping your wife. If there was video of,
Nah,
Jonathan
arrest
Major
this nigga
slapping
right
his
now,
woman,
bro.
his ass
Yeah.
would be in Angola. His
Nah,
ass would be in
arrest.
prison.
I'm with the movement. Arrest this nigga again, bro. Just because. Just because
It don't matter if it was a bad
this
wife
nigga
though.
fell
If
into
she
that situation with her goofy
listen,
ass.
it could have been Salma Hayek or Selma Hayek, whatever her
Selma
name
Hayek.
is. It could have been her.
And Selma Hayek would have had me back because she'd
It
have been
ain't
like,
worth it. It
I'm
ain't
sorry,
worth it.
I'm like, okay, you know what, Selma? You're right.
Keelan, she's not worth losing these multi-million-dollar endorsements, film deals, PR companies, management companies, having your name tainted. That ain't worth it. I know what she looked like. I know. I don't care. That's not worth it. You're gonna have 15 minutes of fun, and you're gonna regret all that.
I have more than 15 minutes of fun.
Keelan, you're gonna regret that. Your ass, it might be shorter. You fucker as happy you seem.
No, it ain't gonna be short.
Right now.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure it's not shorter. Fuck that.
Okay, yeah, take your
I'm gonna
time.
go all night.
And she
I'm
still
gonna
fuck up
take my
everything.
time. Take my time. But take my time. Take my
Still
time.
fuck up everything. I,
Fine.
what's the lesson? Wrap it up for us, Keelan. Give it. What's the lesson here?
The lesson is fuck these bitches. Fuck these bitches. Fuck these bitches. Jonathan Major, you are an idiot. That's the lesson. The lesson is you need to stay away from the bitches who are trying to fuck with you. You need to. What he should have did was there was probably somebody in his life who was down for him before. He probably cut him off for his yoga instructor, and now he fucked up. He shouldn't have. Secure your bag, Jonathan Major. Secure your bag. Don't do nothing to fuck it up.
Hell, you got to secure what's left of the bag. He lose some of the bag. He got a hole in it. Some of the
He
shit
getting
that
that
fell
bag.
out the bag.
Yeah. He need a hole in it after that shit.
Come on now.
They need to take his. They need to just sit him in a room and be like, Jonathan, for real, and that's it. Just say that, Jonathan, for real, and then just show him a picture of her goofy ass. I'm trying to figure out. All right, I don't even want to dive into it no more, man. I'm done with this.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about the Jonathan Majors situation. Let us know what you think. If there's a discrepancy in the treatment between Dana White's situation and Jonathan Majors, are those situations similar?
Let us know if Jonathan Majors needs to be locked the fuck up again for his. Bro, can you show the people one more time? Show them one more time so they know what the fuck I mean, because that was crazy.
Listen, no.
Like, I am actually flabbergasted right now that this nigga got caught up with Ellen DeGeneres.
To be fair, I don't even want that to be the picture representative of her, because that wasn't
No, I want that to be the picture representative of her, because that was the same night where he slapped the shit out of her. And before that, they was probably all cuddled up. His phone probably smacked her in the face, and she picked it up, and it was probably Selma. Like, why is Selma Hayek? Why is Selma Hayek texting? It's Selma Hayek. Why is Selma Hayek texting? And then this just started happening. Just to tell her this. It's not a shit.
Is stupid. Listen, it don't matter how fine she is. It ain't worth going through that shit. Y'all let us know what y'all think, man.
That lady was not fine.